Hello, Goslings. Welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank. And today we're talking about DCEASED, issue 6, and by default, the rest of the book. So, when we last left off with DCEASED, Superman had become infected. And this was just as everyone's getting ready to leave the planet and never come back because of the whole anti-life equation infection, whole planet's no good. It's a lemon. So now everyone's freaking out about what to do. As I called last time, the Earth survives, but hope dies. And so now everyone's figuring out, okay, what are we gonna do? How do we stop zombie Superman? And Damon comes up, still wearing his Batman costume, like, hold on, I've got this. Batman had a plan on what to do in case Superman ever went rogue. We, the readers, all know what this is. This is kryptonite, of course. And there's a little joke going in that, Alden's like, well, he didn't have a plan for me. He didn't think that I could be a global threat, And Donna's like, oh, it's okay. Of course you could, dear. Of course you could. And of course they reveal it's kryptonite, and the plan is to make it into a gas. One was like, that's not enough. And Donna's logic is, Batman would have a great plan, but he doesn't have a lethal plan. And this makes sense. Batman, despite all the stuff about him, does not make any of his contingency plans ready to kill someone. They're all designed to incapacitate, to immobilize, to keep you still till we figure out what's going on, because it's probably mind control. Batman's usually of the mind that people will go rogue because something's wrong with them. Something is like they're under mind control, their hands have been forced. It's never just an ideological change. No one just waits like, oop, I'm crazy. No. We see that with the Tower of Babel / Justice League Doom, the prelude to Trinity War, the Justice Buster suit in Scott Snyder's run. All the countermeasures in that suit were designed to immobilize the League, not kill them. Nana's like, Batman was the only one who thought about how to kill you guys. I'm sorry, immobilize you guys. No. I thought about it too. And so she takes the kryptonite. It's like, you know what? We got this. He's vulnerable to kryptonite and to magic. So years ago, apparently Diana and her mother, came up with a way to join the two. And it's weird because everyone's sort of wondering, will this work? Because it's an interesting question. A kryptonite sword that's infused with magic. Of course, this is the sword of Athena, the goddess of war, and the goddess of craft, as well as, the goddess of mathematics. So, and we're fighting an anti-life equation. So, this sort of works. That last bit felt more like a joke, because I don't think that's how this works. And so the question is going in, will this work? So Superman is vulnerable to magic. It's one of the few things that can hurt him that isn't radiation or, kryptonite. Oh, radiation. It's actually the radiation that kryptonite gives off that kills Superman. Or injures Superman, makes him crazy, makes him stronger. If we go back far enough, one will make him gay. So, but also it's as a sword. So it has to connect with him. Kryptonite's never been consistent as to how it works. Sometimes just a little bit in like a dime bag will, make him, weak. Others, it's like you gotta shiv him with it, So yeah, not entirely sure if I'm set on this. Meanwhile, the rest of the league is busy getting as many people as possible onto the arcs. And for some reason, Ivy wants to I'll not abandon the green. Well, technically the green will be fine. The anti-life equation only messes with, people and maybe a couple animals. The green will be fine. But whatever. Harley's like, I'm staying with her. Call me crazy. I don't think Ivy would allow this. I think Ivy would have knocked Harley out and said, get her on the blimp or the arc or whatever it is, just get her out of here. But no, they resolve to stay there and die, because whatever. Meanwhile, more interesting, zombie Aquaman's here, and he's got a Kraken. And everyone's freaking out, okay, how are we going to fight the Kraken? How are we going to fight Aquaman? How are we going to fight zombie Aquaman with a Kraken? Green Arrow shoots him in the head. And a little fun bit here. Like, yeah, Batman didn't think I could be dangerous. Just fired an arrow half a mile through raging winds into the brain of the undead king of the sea while he was controlling a Kraken. Yeah, screw you, Batman. I didn't think this was worth that kind of joke, but there he is. Meanwhile, we go to Diana fighting Superman, and it looks to be going good. All right, you know, we've cut off his arm, we've got him in the gut. Oh wait, yeah, Superman keeps going because you know he's ignoring the pain because he's a zombie. All right, so yeah, Diana falls, Superman flies off, and um, Black Canary Lantern goes up after him, and that's when she's met by the entire Green Lantern Corps. Where have you guys been? Seriously, where's everybody been? And it turns out, yeah, after we found out Hal died, which I'm guessing is what led to this, we called everybody, because not just everybody kills Hal Jordan. Usually just Hal that ends up getting himself killed, you know, like Zero Hour. And Ganthet says we're here to also quarantine off the solar system, because we don't have a cure for this either, so we're just gonna, like, you know, freeze the entire solar system with this crazy Superman in it, because we can do that. Huh, okay, neat little bow we're putting on this. Meanwhile, Cyborg puts the lasso of truth around Wonder Woman, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Turns out that the infected can talk, and he acts like, is there a cure? And she says yes. Cyborg is the cure. That he is man and machine. He is binary off and on. He's patient zero, the one, the alpha, the omega. So Cyborg's like, oh, we can cure people? Oh, wait, we could have cured these people. Oh, we have killed a lot of people we could have saved. So he wants to go and tell everybody, I gotta contact the Ark. Diana's not having it. Well, zombie Diana, she snaps Cyborg's neck, drops him off a well, drops him into a pit. And yeah, that's how this all ends, with the two Arks successfully reaching somewhere else, the new Earth, their Earth 2, as Lois calls it. And that's how the comic ends. So, that was fun. I mean, that's sort of what DCEASED is. DCEASED is not some epic level deconstruction of the nature of good and evil, of the intricacies of continuity in the DC universe. No. It's zombies. Zombies have come to the DC universe, and instead of going a slightly different route, which I think probably would have served this book best, it spends a lot of time sort of making you think, oh, will this help? No, they're going to die. Will this help? No, they're going to die. Will this help? No, they're going to die. And for some people, I think that might rub them the wrong way. I personally would have liked if DC had gone the route of totally getting rid of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in this story and left it with Black Canary, Green Lantern, sort of like hold everything together. I think a lot of newer fans would be surprised to know that, you know, at one point she was chairwoman of the Justice League. And I think that would have been cool to see her with that. The team with Big Barda, with Mr. Terrific, to see this sort of new proxy team form as a way to sort of survive the zombie apocalypse, I think would have been a bit more interesting. But instead, we get this sort of, feels like a very one-and-done story. It's pretty much like an action flick. You know, you go in, you watch it, you get a couple laughs in that might be inappropriate or just like, you know, not necessary. And you're like, huh, okay, look at that. If that's what you're looking for in a comic, I'd probably, you know, pick this up. But if you want something like bigger, more with in-continuity repercussions, I'd go with that. Could there be more to this? Hard to tell. They are arriving on a new Earth, so there's potential for that, but too soon to tell. Overall, this was solid, but I probably wouldn't go back to it, honestly. Anyway, with that, I'll bring this video to close here. If you're new to the Bucket Think Tank, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out some other videos, and I will catch you all later. This is the Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your fandom serve you well.